Santrono.
Yes.
Or say why?
It's open me shall say very free one.
Oh, say no one come on a hedi. A wine nana or say ompe.
Only a 5% of the board.
5% of the board.
Details in our house.
Okay.
There we are. Basa for assume you over there. The son also assume you over.
Because everyone. Was I will be crowd with Tinuma on pill. I mean, that team will be up.
And then the power.
And then the Pabaco. Every brave.
I need the power.
Okay.
Yeah. Would they say the opposite anchor your fahono with your Daroma? Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Me hear Chelsea and the Benfica game because they be a can make catch or say you do a ye shaba ye pesi suade. So they be a washabo now who something different. I was so usia now my with tea for no share for so tiasie. Saturday na near the Benfica and Chelsea a game in one common. Me catch or say every single game be a mehu Chelsea e wo FIFA club worker biano. It seems Enzo Maresca as a son approach or ye experiment. So na me omone Benfica na me pestala Chelsea bebo me pa approach ombe yusu and nokre omuko share Benfica no coach ni say yusu a different approach and a different style. Ken Chelsea against Benfica second tie ready. Dear me hu ni say Enzo Maresca yusu a left-sided dynamics ana Enzo Maresca yusu ye semi na me breaking it down. Chelsea Asia game na se no Oma Kopama operate as a left winger. Unse mostly Kopama mba number 10 or right wing. But against Benfica, busa unse di inti no ma Kopama ko ball left wing. Reason ni na ye say Kopama ball left wing na. Kopama drifty inside. Now we pin the right back of a Benfica. Branty friend say Frederick. The moment Obe drifty inside into so which yellow na or na a Kopama what drifted from the left wing to inside left. What drag Frederick or right back no Ediama Benfica. Sa space no a ho ana kukureya a running utilizes sa space no and then you can say the left-sided dynamics. The moment that Chelsea be use left-sided dynamics no and the pressure to Benfica for no say yem concentrate to ho na a free Pedro no to any abranty friend say Luiz James on the right side. And it's our two players on the right side in Nashe goes. Ana Chelsea omo attack bi ana kese pano any omo ha adwen pano na on the left side. Another experiment for the match Chelsea. That was the reason why at the end of the game 22 attempts to score. Emu 12 you on targets, 4 big chances, 4 goals because of the style of play of Enzo Maresca, the left-sided dynamics. I think say Club World Cup no coach ne experiment be bra FA at least
but you must say Chelsea show for what is oh no mo ya adwen sir.
Me pesa me hwe
e bi mo boy you know say so mo yo mo say Palmares or quarter final.
Me de meni debut mimi hu ne sa o de mani agide ma Chelsea say sa experiment ni new approach na coach ni introduce no players ne tiase. That's the most important thing. And to say ne coach ni a different star they know a different star na omo dey get results any ball no omo but I think nyoma ekoso ye di ma Chelsea ye hope say ya no beto so the new season enkoye say ye ni beje kakra ne asate aba so big ups to them. Mami rem transfers no na amanfo epe Nico die no Deco ye ni nyina na ye say Felix Tenter a oye coach agent Edema Nico Williams ana osako shia Deco biem ene Barcelona fo di nkomo say Bilbao for na ma Nico Williams na busuafo pressure ye nim say release clause no Barca ebetime nye ska di akwa akotua na mum ade a yese omusuro pa no eye say ombetima register boy ne say omukotua no release clause ana say omuntimi nkotua ana Barca for di oma no eka che Felix Tenter say ye betima register Nico Williams so Felix Tenter eka che om say ompe ano operating guarantee okay eye Yokaris ana Lisbon for di no na eye verbal agreement. Enti Felix Tenter catch Barcelona for ne say operating agreement. So yen fan to krata also say semo kotua release clause mpokra na betima register semo ntimi register de ne yebesa de ni a kire be foforo. Eno na Barcelona for twetwe omo ho because omo nim say sa 1:1 rule no omo ntimi nwie enti omo ntimi control rating guarantee. Emfa Nico Williams say chenchi na oba on be register no. So eho anema Felix Tenter ka say omo mpe Dani Olmo situation ni bi. Ano so de ye betima guarantee say betimi at the Abrante friend said that Nico Williams Sabay register no already. Barcelona try say omo financial fair play space no. I just saw me free 23 million euros. Se Barcelona bet me a register Nico Williams sa. Omo salary sa financial fair play space no. I was so free 23 million euros. And yes, so ntimi nyo. Players no more hona omo salary no was say be free. That's the reason why I no more try so bit to set test again on betono. Arahu on bet me jane kwan. Omo try say omo salary wages no bet me eyi bebre free so. Na sa 23 million euros no. O met me dia register Nico Williams. I want na problem ne wo. So na eyen komo akoso. Ana Barcelona board no koye meeting. A omo discuss how won bet me register Nico Williams. Na Barcelona board ne for mama me. Omo ye nipa 17 ana wo board ne so. Nipa 17 no emu 5% ana mpese Nico Williams ba Barcelona. Out of nipa 17 no more Barcelona board ne so no emu 5% ana mpese Nico Williams ba Barcelona. Enti sa nipa 5% no ana ekoliki information no edema mundo fo. Enti mpanyimfo no more board na so na ekodi nkonkonsa kire mundo deportivo fo no. Sa newspaper na omo ye Barcelona fo no mundo fo no ana koliki information no. Enti sa information na ba bonte ana one Laporta mo so te yo mo so koliki de ma Gerard. Enti ase so obi afa baabi because sa nipa 5% no more board ne so no. Omo se Nico Williams ne ba. Luiz Diaz ne ye better than Nico Williams. Enti omo nim adekronti a one Laporta mo sorry to say omo ye crazy about signing Nico Williams on Barcelona. Enti sa problem akofa ba ni na anke ya de a
omo koje to mo say Luiz Diaz ye better than Nico.
Yes, 5% no.
Omo de sa no mo hu no.
Sa no mo hu no.
Oh, okay.
Enti sa nipa 5% no omo nya majority. Majority na say omo nkofa Nico Williams mbra because one, apart from ball no, economic benefits no obema omo ska more than Luiz Diaz. And then no between Luiz Diaz and Nico Williams. The Osha Barcelona just you beton Barcelona maba senye scan. Nico Williams. So sa nipa 5% no and key information no. Eti said the company be our border. Omwo akoye meeting na decisions no eni se eye ade e ba bonten. By sa nipa 5% in the key and the bar and one Laporta so sadia. And omo susu nipa ne Gerard. Yesusu yema Gerard information na Gerard so enfambra bonten. By me no ka say Barcelona prepare contract for Nico Williams so ma prepare bibia e de ewie na onim say papa friend say Hansi Flick esane Nico Williams ka say bi Emma this time around or the ni projects or the abrantie ni role any style of play bibia oni na discuss ye na eno na yensa ka likely lineup as Nico Williams wo be yusu the new season again Barca a likely lineup on be yusu nie goalkeeper no na say nim ho na hokra na ye nkofo interest no wo Nico Williams on the left side, Lamine on the right side, Lewandowski. Na yesen common na course between Hansi Flick no catch Nico Williams say obeba Rafinha a operate as a deep lying poacher into the na be number 10 ho na Pedro and Frankie Dion a the base into many ho no de be yen no so Barca for the ma guarantee boy ne say oba on betimi ama now register
nti say na be hyehyɛ yes o ma ton aroya na
saro obet na hompo kra na you see center pair ho no do mo so no Inigo Martinez na Kubasi
na say team we there o be gu Madrid na
yeah
ana
yeah
maybe so question me say na be say
oh
we dey no dey ona
said you dey last season got some better share ni say you news view enti say you ma guarantee boy ni say on bet my register.
Jabi Alonso hyehyɛ nneɛma yie paa.
Who line up no say wedding.
Wedding.
In 10-1 die. Ticket nipa 5% on board no so na kodi nkonkonsa ma nsɛm pro.
Ma wo se bi kra so mo yɛ Madrid for.
There you be Barcelona for. Barcelona board mo nya Madrid for. Say dia baby nipa ba ku.
Nipa 95 is here cancer mass 5. On from baby.
Sa 5% na kodi nkonkonsa ma mundo for no. I am a story din na ba bonten no. Me na wo ka say the latest on Mohamed Kudus. On say a hase die ye ma story a 2-3 days time na ba be deja we be catch say Enzo Maresca abrante friend say Joao Pedro ni Kudus ohia omo o ma say so ma fa Joao Pedro e de aba na oni ma de kronti ama Spurs nkomo ni ma ye de ni nyina no Spurs for de say Chelsea kire Mohamed Kudus et said ye kwaku ni bigi e pre oba ho na oba ne say ope bigi
na
oba no so opebigi na kwaku ntiase na o disi bigi dia kire oba na no bi na Spurs ye Kudus no. Onim say Spurs for ekohia roof for no baby or say omo handle Kudus no. Ano maka kire omo ene Kudus say Chelsea na so pesa okọ no. O ko Palmer. O Pedro Neto. O Dilap. O masa akofa Joao Pedro. Enche bi ebekọ World Cup. Omo guarantee playing time da. Enti se upe baby a pressure ni so. Ye be guarantee playing time a Spurs.
Spurs je samu da shiri emfata no.
Emfata no. Chelsea de ne fata no.
Menya ho no.
Ankomunya Chelsea.
De mo de atoso na meka ho asem.
Enti omo de se Chelsea de kire Mohamed Kudus. Se Chelsea no okọ no. Players no mo kofa ba na bi free Dortmund ba. Enti bibia ne ho be guarantee playing time enti bra team a ye be ye project ni de esi so.
But Pedro Neto ba Chelsea no play or no ye starter.
Initially
Pedro Neto be started straight. Say won say do we not change. Say na madoke mu na ebo.
No say
and then say who you Chelsea players na on the everybody din first. So a performance Kudus corner first 2-3 matches be onya bi ba.
There be say a transfer ye nyina ye prade ba akopenti de make out trim be ye ode.
Trim be ode.
On say already medical be catch say omo the first proposal be koi £50 million plus sale on clause 30 to 35%. Omo so be say increases kano. Enti de omo perform Kudus say ni say Kudus ebeji atum say obeba Spurs. Se Kudus nya jitum say kukuro. Ombesa increase be ndi akwa koma.
As a Spurs pe Kudus change Chelsea. Spurs for penisa ombenya no. A change as a Chelsea for no ye omo.
As omo slow down. And they say Kromasa akwa for another player dinaba. Enti no mpesa omo gina so.
You come for Joao Pedro. Okay fine. Say coach be on the system. Now football na system. That's say we na say come fa no. Anya Kudus na say come fa no.
Oh yeah. Me kra de profile na omo pe no. Se obi otimi bo across the front line.
Se Pedro so timi bo ni na.
Ono ne de about the right wing na onye effective to se Kudus.
Okay.
Enti de ba ndia kan de ba membo so na mo so omre na bu kef. Manchester United eton players a escan na be ombe generate no de be ko Begamo. Ederson midfielder no o me decide so ba kofa no. On se FIFA Club World Cup no Real Madrid wa crash striker Gonzalo Garcia or perform very well. Leeds United, Sunderland and Roma aba akra no ho. Hendrick I say or trying the final decision of Jabi Alonso. Say Alonso entimi an guarantee no say obenye bia bo pa obeye kia. Juventus deal need the hope for Hendrick. Hendrick ne Emerick Laporta de na wo kan 3 years no. Almost say man salary of 4 million euros and only a net de Eban no. Juventus we bi almost say omo pe kwakwa de no team Manchester City Oscar Bob. Juve for say omo pe Oscar Bob. Na last week na mbeka ebereche ezene Arsenal de no. Meeting ko so Sunday enwe ya na eye Andri Beta ana Mikel Arteta mienu ana koshia CAA Base Limited for no ana mo dia to manim say abrantie no wo clause bi eye ba be £60 million and then Arsenal for hwekwan be fa so activity eye Isaac ne Liverpool de ma me latest ewom £130 million na eda ho no Liverpool for no say so ma ye sign ni scan wo soro o me decide say any ade ne face can have Elliot Enko Newcastle. Already Newcastle for so pe have Elliot.
Somebody sika sen na ebeka Elliot ho.
Say some bet mine be 80.
Nti Elliot be sen 40.
Now
and 50.
No.
Now Elliot the number of 50 abeto.
I say yes I don't. Enti de baba na pata de no. Teams o mo penny nyina no. Metima confirm the amount from JJ Sports. Aye ni o medi nkomo. Teams are o ma ye serious about Partey as it stands now Galatasaray. Teams ni at the office be braba and ye ni JJ omo handle Partey deals no ye ni omo di nkomo no omo say teams ni be braba by the omo say de bi omo tato omo no Galatasaray for
that's say yemfasio ene kwamitela Adelson Bray na be ram kakra me
keme da say
who Chelsea signings ro yem show as wo hwe chiri sana wo yem hyehyw ehu
meka Chelsea asabu kakra
ehu pa
me de manu betum
Jimmy Gettins.
Jimmy Gettins. Jimmy Gettins don't Kudus wine anymore.
No mo so mo Pedro wo ball no so obi anto.
Yo, ye be bon komo. Medi Chelsea ne ho komo kakra. Na Ken awosi e wo dunkwa no fin. Chiakese pa enkoma no. Na mame no mo komo kakra about the Nico Williams deal. Saturday ne nwumre and reports be as a na Bobba from Barcelona was say deal no say a co offer na Barcelona fought. That was the story coming up. I was like, and the BBS na ken story ni nyina send ye uchire mu ne say the camp of Nico Williams demanded say a clause should be written or should be stipulated in the contract say if Barcelona do not register me free club with Marco free. Barcelona force so estole. Now watch this. Sa clause we Barcelona fa ike 1-1 omudi shemu. Barcelona fa Jules Koundé omudi shemu kai Jules Koundé kre start leg na omobi
na written.
Of course. Frankes ye na eseno contract him. If a recent players have banyina a shomo contract mu a written contract. So ask yourself, say, why is it that a drunuko dianoswa a one started by one person with the bashim? But what tell me, Joe, say, Danny Omo, the last player na a shadow contract was Danny Omo. Danny Omo contract no na a shame say Barcelona and register no obeko free. And again, Danny Omo, don't forget, say last year, it was because of Andres Christensen injury, no, and I registered Danny Omo. Mebwa, Senya Christensen in a prayer, they wouldn't have registered Danny Omo. But I'm be a referee 1 year ago now. Some way see Christensen prime and umpono registration no ya koya kopim January. Okay, the January na Barcelona for courts. So back and forth, CDR4 no, and I'm ruling in favor of Barcelona. And then Danny Omo twice we season no, and umpona and ne ubisa have ye Tabasa say, and Ranimudi still now insists that Danny Omo was not registered right. It's during the season, and Sancho kept on asking Danny Omo say, Barcelona for intimian register are you going to use that clause and leave the club for free? That was time and Manchester City started didn't come on. Make I when you see. And then Danny will say, oh no. Barca will free. The basic BR no be Barcelona. On our exercises are close. Theo. If Barcelona are okay to use those clauses for those players, then it should be okay to use the same clause for Nico Williams. But Barcelona's rule. And I agree, Felix Tentano, what you say. Sha, Nico no, onya Barcelona true and true. A bit simia Barcelona can splash out 58 million euros today. So registration need delay. Na kwa Danny Omo diani bia. Danny Omo was a Barcelona boy. He said this, I'm not going to activate any clause. I will stay. Can you say same for Nico Williams?
Now, oh, you sure say Nico, Obit sa,
Bayern Munich.
Obia could almost 60 million. Na registration and fast intimate go.
No, Antonio Suntinefi.
OTF kakra say. Me ko ba bia meskanashe. We sure so
Bayern Munich na inform boy in agents is still na they are waiting.
Because already Bilbao for bedtime. Barca time. O dey be come. O better no matter kromo.
Ken it's not make us say a business. Since I mean, okay, say Bayern Munich inform. I'm telling you, if you inform the agents and say they will be waiting. And see, Ken, see, you can take risk for Danny Omo because you know hey, Andy Barra or a Barcelona guy. Danny Omo agent or a Barcelona guy. But how assured are you for Nico Williams? I know the stroke a crowd. Oh no, that is why we are where we are today. If there was a compromise, either Barcelona will agree and sign, or as I said, Nico Williams is our clause ni frame. Now only GDS Barcelona will work things out. See, the question woman is the last time I can't so much them say, release clause no. And yeah, by fluke, Real Madrid will pay clubs are a kuta liquid. A car counting liquid as Sika Casanca Sawa, and yeah, Real Madrid. Yet Madrid echo in negotiations. Now a release clause or corner clubs na kokasa. Say I cannot pay for Sika straightforward, sir. Mum famame. Franco Mustantano mutu and said 2. Din House no mutu and saying 2 or 3. We were told to the Micho Yase. Inti physical cash is an enzo. Already, they have paid 25 million for Juan Garcia. It was on Sansumbet another close to 60 million for Nico Williams. Let's say, Barcelona, yenko baby, I would say 85 million euros cash down. Master, and yet easy. 85 million euros cash down. Mami bubu muncha to say they want to place me ensa. Na place me ensa nebia one more ties na kase bia afibia betua 30 million. But you are going to use some physical cash, straightforward. It is not easy. There to be which I want to explain. ASR CPI na what Dani Omu. What to say? Can't Dani Omu see customer CPI na. Ken, me pamcho a consumer price index in Spain. A share contracts mu MPMP say. So release clause biano and normally players so they show more contract to guard against inflation. Ebia mema Nico Williams release clause no 2023. Na 58 million. Na se 2026 obefa boy na sound 58 million na melusu cash. But what did the bicho ya say? It's in Spain they allow the CPI say and yes adia country ni CPI as at that time no wa calculate their artistic and so. Send the man won't lose value. Into players wages with Spain. Afibia no depending on how inflation run our country no. It is going to be home. But what I say now, so Barcelona what they will do is that the 58 million plus the CPI today's CPI me check it was Spain is around 2.2% plus the CPI no we could share tax. Inti tio the ma deal in your style be say when him say Barcelona tua we no ever say any CPI ni around 61 million euros. Chelsea sounds so coach tax ma buy no. Senka Atletico Madrid Bilbao for the betia. Barcelona betimi am almost 60 na tax no ye year free. But again they say no, you have to go through the process. As I'm not straightforward, say deal no. Ebeko enim kakra yenya abotre. Ken that yen say Chelsea recruitment no more yan won. I am beginning to feel say when they are looking out for a player, they don't look out say ye per striker, ye per winger. They look at the departments. Ye per forward. Forward no I was sell ball at least 2 positions. Make forward number 7, number 11, number 10. Number 9, 4 key positions. Anye bia was obomu 2. Into those players coming on board, no. Obia anye bia obo to Jimmy Gaines no timi bo force 9. Now watch this. But one of my calculations Esha Chelsea for attacking departments, you know. Menya 17 players. 17. 4 positions. Say ebia so bia for 2. As I say, saying 8. But I say, Chelsea was 17. If you want a pictorial evidence, this is it. Into wingers, you know, say 8 wingers, natural wingers, Ankasa, Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke, William Exteval, Joao Felix, Jimmy Gaines, Tarek George, Muhail Mudrik, Raheem Sterling. Wingers nankasa number 10 no Enzo Fernandez ko Palma Nkunku Chukwuemeka Leandro Lab Jackson Joao Pedro Magiu Armando Broya. See, Chelsea needs 8 out of the 17, meaning say a lot of players will go. See, the reason why I am not so much worried about the numbers is say what teams are and him saying you see 10 players are Chelsea count. So Chelsea are buying a lot of players, yet they know how to sell. Inti me personally concentration in na because team no does because they know how to sell. And yeah, Arsenal. Since I say Arsenal Football Club, player mo ton kesiye paye Oxlade Chamberlain 38 million euros. 38 Arsenal. I'm ton boy no MC 2017. But Chelsea knows how to do it. Liverpool knows how to do it. So my concentration is not there. My concentration is Chelsea last year, what they did not lack was creating chances. Chelsea creates a lot of chances. The problem is chances no more creating no more to for goals and catch chances. No. So whoever Chelsea is bringing on board should be someone and a nine-ish pomu, and you'll be kekese or dribble, and you'll be kekese or pass well. Chelsea needs someone who is a goal scorer. Not necessarily who is 1v1, who dribbles and left, right, center. Say a wingo, say a number 10, say a false 9, as I say someone who will give Chelsea numbers, because the creation aspect of the Chelsea game is not in doubt. But the goal scoring aspects, and they ain't in doubt. Into boys never Ken, me persist still, no, I want to see someone and the nice ball ni be brave. Send a nine-ish po ni mua. Once Chelsea starts creating its chances, and can problem be anywho. Get us to you. Yenya Kudus 2 years ago. Na ese lami yama Kudus Kopama. One bad season. And I feel very sad because the Matis Cunha, the Imbuemo, Joao Pedro, abe signed Kudus won kobo Chelsea munyinano. Midiyao. Because one bad season, it looks like all these boys are getting better deals than Mo Kudus. Who made me feel is a lot of them Kudus is a better player than them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. Now Mbuemo no, yeah, the ball no too. Is he a better player than Kudus? Now Joao Pedro Chale, it's no. Say yeah, true no. Okay, well anyway.
Mohamed Kudus.
It's well anyway.
Say na na pa maybe so.
Yeah, me yapa.
Say teams no, omoto players, omonimba na omoto players based on rules.
As you say, akoye rules.
Because you say young top player say yes we in Bobo. Young top player say we were talent. I say managers in top players based on rules.
Say you man up a sort of
way. Job be here juma be ntina na na meto. Ebe kakra number 10 for na obi a be free football no be keka kwane de.
Say
number 10 be any baby abim.
Oh, say Juma no say you normally who operate from the wings. But Ken say no, say minim say na one kwa me din komo about the Kudus say ni Chelsea role no. The Chelsea yeah I'm beginning to fake. The name Chelsea numbers no endorse too much.
Tottenham for no and our show mo de na.
Tottenham so mean jom project in
the Tottenham Chelsea for na twetwe mo dodo. Tottenham so project and the Tottenham West Ham den kenye Europa League and the difference be any.
Tottenham mean jom ndi ba kokra.
Na yenim komo kakra stadium na efe. Biggie. Biggie brand na yemehwe. But yemehwe minim se mo ebenye team. But then said the Ghana ni be ahwe Chelsea. Because me the Pedro na to aye no. Me ogidi se o mo tone de ne kokra na onye ye fa no say right side o kokra no or your second option krana.
Hey, second option. Debi Ken Wadarama.
Obey third.
Ken say you could do necessary bobo Debi awu. He's our main man. So he needs a team that we play.
Biggie.
Ken based on the Kwakuka Siana. A hona mema dwen wo. Based on that, Kudus Mohamed they was so choose Tottenham if they are serious about him ahead of Chelsea. Yeah, World Cup.
Na World Cup na mo ka aya na your motor matches mo de World Cup
yeah there be
England ye wo suban bi wo ye ho a player bi wo England me pesa me call World Cup ozu ni so much quarter final round of 16 nte 4 matches na wa ba fi now they are prepared the whole year fan hwe wa
kin the
okay World Cup nti 3 matches nti ana ye ba brosa
possible
but I am the pass waka say possible when team anya confidence e betra.
Oh, there be to be confident, but are possible
because a stage be heading. You fire into Subipri.
Of course, can I no cre. But in 2006
World Cup, we take a decision.
2006 World Cup now you you bought 3 matches and you free your first World Cup. But we made a mistake. Say you one of your best players, Uncle Bilal Kenson, because near future when you red card, on to be Ghana to be qualifying for the next stage. But it got to that point after Ghana being here. When we were on the verge of qualifying, I say you qualify. And certainly, I believe, say, a idea about going here, parking. Ken Kudus Mohamed said in America, yeah, Babako World Cup. Or mind be having the best players, some be active. No more game said they be here for that tournament because it is the biggest tournament in the world. It's based on that. So who make you move at this stage? Idea says why drink koso. Hey baby, I'll be your body behind the abo. O baby say na Kudus Mohamed ko Chelsea onya bi mo ana A highly possible say Kudus Mohammed coach Chelsea will be game ni biabo. Back in the woman say at Chelsea, they have a coach at Watana team nimu for more than a season. A new season mu. Our players on more or more year Jumadada. On him player bia. A woman on one Epe Mohammed Kudus. But he's been with the team. Our nim team no. Any players in the team no. So Kudus Mohammed make a move to Siana or Chelsea. Or Quack pray for a sport. Chelsea or Pedro Neto. Ewo ho establishing a Chelsea team no. Chelsea will co-palmer in recent games. Coach in the ball at Auburn or push on onto the Nico flanks. And gradually, these are some of the players that could see on Moko pray. Ye did Jimmy Gettins home come say possible. So no to bet me join the Chelsea Bobo Kono. William Estivayo and to so ho. Can Oya co-palmer or Gettins are these two players are English bonds. So who took one ko become kwako si akan. Now no more free chrome one more kwako prepositioner. You have to play above your weight. I am a player bejo role. Ewo ho. And to Kudus Mohammed to fight for position with these players would have to play above his weight. And son as our position now Branty and Saka. Ewo ndi mu honum. But so who Tottenham aken. Players now mobile Tottenham this time around. Human song last season and the performance that is saying what Tottenham bobo called him. It wasn't one of the best. Tottenham and Nimuho play on a good season here, Brennan Johnson. He scored 11 goals for Tottenham. Oh, Brennan Johnson free on ma. Almost all the players from more Tottenham and Nimuho, no be more than one shot than Konkain. Human Song, Richarlison, Dominic Solanke. These names are my boy. Hey, dear Kudus Mohammed make me know my competing 1 year spot. And I just as I was saying about Chelsea, there, Tottenham, there, there's a new coach. Ononen tonight, at is a coach, I only watch Chelsea, Enzo Maresca. It's Oba Beshe player be a baby with a different eye. Now our performance back on can one more opportunity. Now what's your kind of manner? It's based on that. Me feel say Tottenham is going to be a better destination for Mohamed Kudus ahead of Chelsea this time around. Ken, moving on, Chelsea Bobo Kono. Yes, signings. And looking at the signings at Chelsea, you know, I feel say they are building. No crepa. So yeah, Chelsea. Now we players for home, forward line players. Now we have additions. Now we have Joao Pedro in the bar. Premier League now in the just ended season. One of the players are no more so any power. Joao Pedro. Chelsea aka say any mu home or play obeti me abo position be our mu. Joao Pedro fitting to that particular thing. Right wing or body amount, left wing or body amount, attacking midfield or body amount, or signed to me as a striker. And so at the mouth. Last 2 seasons. The performance is bad. About 30 matches in the Premier League, share 9 goals and assisted 3 times. Last season, about 27 matches in the league, or share 10 goals and assisted 6 times. It's the last season performance, was an improvement upon the previous season's performance. It's clearly, unsa branch any performance ni pejanti the chain say, on another opportunity in the club will be biaba, and you bet me a kind amano. So it is a very good mood for Chelsea Bobo Kono. Now, omoya sa signings we it looks like Chelsea focus in anymore. The last time I make about the Chelsea defense, Ken. Who Chelsea central defense in the free honor? The left back position. In the absence of Cucurella. Why now bet me about this or a Chelsea left back? Me who be? Right side. Rhys James will me solid. Rhys James in one Malo Gusto and Shadanya Papa. But at least you can mention Malo Gusto. So your right back at Rhys James in one on Baba slot in. No what's our position no. The left back position for Chelsea. Minim se Cucurella and Pradintia. Cucurella is always available in Intia there. Minim Chelsea left back aside Cucurella. It is a position I was on more drink call. Because football team no all build there. So person lawyers now performing well. Every department of the team should be solid. It is all focusing so much on the attack. Focusing so much on the midfield. Now just defense they were on more. Ebe we ask no, attack ni be solid, attack ni be strong. On be bobo na ohwe the amount. But defense na was say no need defend it. Said the be attack ni failure. Boss ni be chira emma meche no. Ebe we ask na woni bi. Enti Chelsea making sure some more madwene akọ. No matimi ai bibi dia fa ho. Ken lastly on Liverpool. Finally Liverpool player Jaro Kwanza. Eko. I think say he move and ebe bo akoda no. Because out to Liverpool. Now only Van Dijk in a pre-position. Only Konate in a pre-position. These are 2 established central defenders. It's a bad day, so Benya Biabo. It is opportunity ba. Now I say Koba Liverpool in the Kokosi Akanya. I was all grabbing with both hands. Recently, Emrebi Echem, nanka who English players so mu to kwan ko Germany akwa kosi akan but nan say if free by year 2018 2019 on moba most of the English boys were making move akọ Bundesliga nim nyina no ekọ excel e ma akiro mu din ne basoro from Ademola Lookman when he was leaving Everton and they akọ joining the Bundesliga we be say he's an African but I am talking about Ademola Lookman because time na all free Premier League nim akọ loan our Bundesliga nim RB Leipzig no ken he was an English boy okoye it was a move na man for bebre mpeneso or stepping into RB Leipzig the first game which he go or in the second round you really no about 11 matches I watch 5 goals in the Bundesliga and a near sign you been who Jadon Sancho whatever that has happened to the player has happened but of course Bundesliga in Borussia Dortmund and near kind man things change and never turned around. Jude Bellingham is another example. Nancy ya baba be who not so ne performance I not so from the move to Real Madrid it's ne maybe a Chemnanka English players didn't to coin and go outside in Konkusia kind. But in recent times in Kwadana Bundesliga, Nimino, actually, I say how many breeding grounds are very good for English young players and the talent. A do a young player with England, not unya be more, no opportunity back, Sebra Bundesliga anymore. Grab it with both hands. Koneko Koya, Jumane Chedi over to me, because a Diama boy from Ademola Lookman, Jude Bellingham, Jadon Sancho, and the Airbano. Nancy Jamie Gettens. He's also on the radar of Chelsea and the performance across Borussia Dortmund. Another English boy. It will make sure such an opportunity to obey you see the year. And I feel that this particular move is really going to help the player looking at the performance. Not dying do Liverpool anytime we bring a little opportunity. And so Liverpool now back into the English Premier League.
Well, I know biggie young friend, but